Hello everyone, this is FeelGood of FeelGood Gunpla, and this is part 2 of the Master Grade Gundam Alex 2.0. As you can see here, this is the inner frame that is installed onto the Alex, and just by looking at it, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, the detailing in this is very nice for just something to be the frame. I mean, what can I say? I actually like the frame. I actually could, if I wanted to, if I just felt like it, leave it here within the frame and it would look good. But I know that y'all want to see what it looks like with the armor on. Now, the thing I like about this, very good, it has outstanding panel line opportunity. I mean, usually, in most cases for me, I don't panel line the inner frame. I may panel line what's going to show, like the elbows, ankles, stuff like that. But here, it's got such good panel opportunity that you can panel line the inner frame, show it off a little bit. Or if you just want to have it like this, displayed on the shelf, you could. And also, the silver coating that it has on it is not, it's more, I think the silver coat more kind of like a satin color-ish. You know, it has enough reflectiveness on it to get your attention, I guess you could say. And I like how they did that. I cannot remember the 1.0 having this type of coat on it. I mean, it just looks like it. Well, it is. I think they made it so if you want to show just the inner frame off, you could. From what I gather. So basically, I believe I just went on pause, but I'll go over real quick. You know, so it's got a nice semi, if you can call that, nice semi-gloss coat. Very good, amazing panel line opportunity, and this can stand on its own. Pretty much, you don't look at it and go, man, you need to just throw some armor on it. What I'm going to do is before I go into the negatives of it, I'm gonna show you up close what it looked like. And let me zoom in. Now, as you can see the nubs like on the arms and other parts of the body. Now, the reason the nubs are on there is because I tried to preserve the coat. Because if you try to sand that coat, it's going to ruin the finish. So, yeah, that's one reason you just see the nubs on this kit. It's because that was me trying to preserve the coat, the paint coat. And there's another nub right there. So, the only way that I can see, let me zoom in on that. Looks very nice. Down here. Oh, I love the detail right in here. And then, of course, the back. But the best detail is probably right there. Alright, let me get it back. There we go. Now, this will lead into the negative. As you saw, there are nub marks on it. Clearly, nub marks there. The reason I left those nub marks there because if I tried to sand the nub marks off, it would ruin the finish. And at that point, it wouldn't be no use in trying to show it off as is. I would have to pretty much paint it. Sand everything and paint it. And I wanted to show what it looks like out of the box put together. Now, if you don't want to have this problem with the nub marks, my recommendation would be just sand it. Forget the paint job. sand it to the best of your ability, and just paint it. Paint the frame. That'd be the only way you won't have to worry about these nut marks showing. If not, if you like me and you want to try to keep that finish, that coat, you're gonna have nut marks. That's literally the only downside is if you're trying to preserve the coat, then you're gonna have nut marks all over it. You know, but what can you do? So other than that, that's the only negative is if you're trying to preserve the coat. So to sum it all up, has a nice coat, amazing, very good, amazing panel line opportunity. But unfortunately, if you're trying to preserve the coat, like I was, if you're trying to preserve that finish, you're going to have nut marks all over it. So that's pretty much the gist of this inner frame. Is it looks good showing off out of the box, but you're going to have some nut marks. Like I said before, a way to handle the nut marks would be sand it and paint the frame. But other than that, out of the box and snap together and put on the kit, it does look good. You know, so far so good. The next video would be part 3, where you're going to see it with the armor on there, but also you're going to see it with the headpiece. So stay tuned. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone taking their time out today to watch my videos. I really appreciate it and it means a lot. And I wish everyone a good day. Later.